Hello, and welcome back to more Xenogears. Wait. Thank you for the posture check and the gold piece. I will do that. How are you all today? You're doing well. Oop. We're in prison. Ain't that fun? Yeah, probably. First boss at the Rito area. Nice. Hell yeah. Where the fuck do I go? I should have known it was a mistake. Huh? Who might you be? That's awfully rude to come in my home. I guess it'd be useless to tell this to a criminal. But please leave. Sigh. I guess it was a mistake to build my dream home in D-Block even though it was dirt cheap. Well, that sounds like your problem, man. I'm just gonna build my house in the middle of a fucking prison. Nothing will go wrong. Hey, babe. Crowd in the bar never changes, but the upper level of the prisoner's dorm is full of battlers. It isn't like a bar. The dorm is full of people coming and going. It's ever changing. Neat. The whole wingsuit armor set, and that was really useful. I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was very useful. I guess I'm just too gamer to need it. Hello, priest. 15 years ago. Were you a man or woman? I don't know. In the Empire, there was a great riot. There were many casualties. That's nice. Goodbye. It's like a single child in here. Place? It's a Nissan facility. Who are you? I'm a guy. Hello. Oh. This is the main town. T-block prisoners like yourself can't pass. Freeze maneuver barrier do while skydiving. Great for using a tower to get somewhere fast. That's fair. I did get all the towers, which means I can just like warp to a tower and then fly whenever I want to go somewhere, which is nice. What's up here? Who are you? Only the operations manager's allowed here. It's not written anywhere. Oh, should have written it down. Geez, you don't have to get so mad. I didn't know. Hey, can you tell me something? What is this? Might as well. It's the observation tower. Observation tower? What are you watching? Go find out in just a minute. It's coming. There. It's a Twain. Thomas the Tank Engine, Thomas the Tank Engine. Kingdom Hearts 2 train with the Mickey ears and hat. Wow, that's amazing. Well, I'm the operations manager, but there's no one to manage. It's perfectly automated. Only the operations manager on paper. Perfect? Is anything in the world perfect? Only weakness is the detection equipment. Detects the heat source, it'll shut the whole thing down to prevent any accidents. That sounds useful. Come on, train, you know you wanna... how's a doggo? Oh. Sounds explodable indeed. What if I stop the train for like 2 seconds and then get on? Who's gonna stop me? Dude, it won't open. I guess this door isn't fixed yet. Oh, okay, that's where we came out of then. It's the arena. Cut to an hour later when Faye runs up to the train with an ice bucket. The train stops, he gets on, then ice buckets himself to get the train moving again. That's seems clever enough to me. How's it going, newcomer? Think you earned your keep? Anyway, let's see what you have. What you've got to exchange. Oh, but you don't have any. Oh. I can cash in items, but I have to have the item. It's bullshit. I should be able to cash in items I don't even have. Game's rigged. I definitely have fangs. Change up to 30 at a time. Here's your payment. Reward money we pay. Energy. Go jerk off some hobs, easy, yeah. Eyeball. I got 300G. Do I have any scales? I do. I had one whole scale. Okay, cool. Neat. Battling. That's what Nortune is famous for. Need parts to customize your gear? The best gear parts are found here at the Imperial Capital's B-Info Center. I like to help. Prisoners don't have gears, do they? Come back when you become a battler, okay? That sounds like side content. Or at the very least, a different chapter content. Where the fuck do I go? What am I supposed to be doing? Is this... required thing we have to do once, and then wrist becomes side content. Yeah. That sound, it kind of reminds me of the arena bit in FF7 at the golden saucer, where you like do like one or I think it was just like a couple fights. And then there's a bunch of extra stuff you can come back and get if you want. Aw. Eastoid man, who are you? Oh, allow me to introduce myself. They call me Hammer the Supplier. It's been a long time since such a powerful criminal has been sent to D-Block. So that makes you pretty famous in this town. In other words, you're the center of attention, bro. You stop calling me bro. My name is Faye. What's wrong with it? It's not like I'm putting you down. What? Would you prefer me to call you sir or something? Surfer voice. He says bro. Do whatever you wish. And it's decided. I'll continue to call you bro from now on, bro. By the way, bro, I hear you're really strong. I'm gonna get it right gay, you know. I'm pretty impressed. And what's more, bro, you seem different from the other prisoners. Different, huh? Well, you don't look so normal yourself. It's not meant to be an insult, just a feeling I have. No deep meaning. Oh, if you have any problems, talk to me. Since I'm a supplier, I've got all the connections. You have anything for me right now at this very instant? Bro, doesn't it seem like there's something missing here in D-Block? Something or things you could find elsewhere but can't find here? Yeah. Don't you think so, bro? Yeah, what's missing are item shops. Oh, and don't forget the weapon shops. Need anything, bro? What you got, bro? Alright, let me look at your accessories. At least it doesn't seem like he jacks up the prices. Yeah. He's a chill dude, I guess. So it would seem. Metal jacket, metal helmet. Bam. Alright, let's put on my equipment. Nice. I already came in here. Oh, we can see that. I snuck in from the duct. Not. I was repairing the duct. Maybe it'd be better if you just settle down and get to work. Not sewer cleaning, but... Fuck. Hey, kid. Hey, Rail's here. Occasionally a train comes through here. So I put a coin here as a test. Warning, this is dangerous. Do not try this at home. There. But also, don't tell me what to do. This is the entrance to the Keyslow sewer. There's a ton of monsters down there, so don't go unless you're good. Those stupid battlers and bounty hunters are always coming and going. Oh, I'm good. Oh wait, that's not the entrance. This is the entrance. I thought that was a door over there. Ow! Took sewer damage. I hear that's the 11th damage type that they're adding in 1D&D. Physio. 1D&D is such a dumb name. Stupid sewers in FFA. Oh yeah. That was annoying, wasn't it? Alright. 19th Pokemon type. Muck is gonna get changed to sewer type. Well, I'm gonna have to use my ultimate attack on you, apparently. By which I mean that. Ow. Not very strong. Let me see if attacking you while you're in the air does more damage now. Okay. I thought maybe there was a chance that it did. Like maybe, you know, you're hitting it from the underside. Oh, it does do more damage. I guess. I don't know. It did more damage that time. I don't know if I was right or if it was just coincidence. I'm gonna pretend I was right. And boozled. We've been schmeckledorfed. Ow, I couldn't jump over it. I've probably taken more damage from the sewer water than I have from the enemies. The swarm. The pain! Nice. Gotcha. Nerd. Level up. Hey, look at that guy. 2 damage. I'll take it. I'll take all your fucking damage. Let me through. I want that chest. Stop wandering around and just go home. No. Oh, I thought I was getting into a fight with him. I didn't mean to do that. I had to do an actual move. Oh, it worked. Stupid hobgobs. Stealing all my HP. Bam! 20 boxes of Jello pudding that got misdelivered with my groceries. Should I make them? I don't think you should make them all at the same time. Sounds like a lot of Jello. I can... Do you have a container just to even store 20 boxes of Jello after making it? Hans says while filling the tub with water. Yeah. What if I just like push this guy? Hey, it's dangerous down there. Don't blame me if you get hurt. Can't even get past you. Fill stuff and push him in. I would if I could. Raid. Hello, raiders. I'm Aizu. I'm gonna fuck your mom. Here we use Shadow Legends. Just got a Raid Shadow Legends sponsor. I don't have any interest in ever doing sponsors. My thing's been Pavloved. Okay, do I have to do something before I can come back and go down there? I would not do a sponsorship unless I thought a thing looked cool. Ew, it just peed on me. Yeah. And there are some games that, like, I don't know if I would want to do it. Well, I don't know. There are a lot of games that sometimes there are games that I solely don't want to play on stream because everyone's playing it. Like, I don't want to play Zelda because everyone's playing it. I started playing Honkai because I found out it was a turn-based and it didn't play the same way that Honkai Star Rail. Because it didn't play. I stopped playing Genshin because it was like Breath of the Wild, but even more boring. But granted, it's not like Star Rail's the most amazing RPG, but it's more my style. You could always do the redeem, but anyway, but like I wouldn't stream Star Rail. One, because I just don't see how it'd be an interesting thing to stream. It has story, but it's okay. Those games don't have particularly good stories in my experience. I played Arc Knights, and after a certain point I just like skipped the story completely. But since I do play it, I'd be willing to do like a sponsored stream because I'm enjoying it enough, and also they'd probably give me money to do like a bunch of pulls, and I might get Silver Wolf. Yeah, I'm watching the story for now because I've only been playing like really teeny bits, but I'm kind of at a point where I'm like I'm probably just gonna like speed read any text that pops up, and then so I haven't set to English so I can just like be on my phone and half listen when they talk. And then if it's just text without voice, I'll just speed read it. And if it gets really boring, then I'll just start skipping all the cutscenes and text. Literally play for about 20 minutes at a time. Oh yeah, that's fair. I was gonna play on my phone initially, but then I was like, I thought about that exact issue, and I was like, that would be annoying. So I just have it on my phone. So if I'm like out of town, I can do like quick like login bonus stuff, but I'm not gonna bother with it otherwise. Some of these are unavoidable, and that is mean. I can say that I don't. Yeah. It would have to already interest me at least a little bit. I think the only thing I'd probably jump on even if I didn't know much about it was if it's like some game, if it was like an RPG coming out with a retro style that like had at least decent looking Kerbo in the Forgotten Land. All right, cool. Do you want my next game was going to be 358 over 2 days. Do you want that before or after 358? Since I know you like Kingdom Hearts. Either way, I'll just do it before. I can't imagine it's that long. I assume it's, even if it's long for a Kirby game, it's not going to be like especially long. So I'll probably start that the week after next, I'm guessing. Something like that. We'll see. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, if it was like a retro RPG coming out on Steam and they were like, hey, we know you play retro games. Play our retro style RPG for like $400. I see. or however much. I don't know. I'd have to talk to V about proper money for that kind of thing. But also there's a part of me that I think kind of sits in that, like, even if I know that they should be paying me more, I don't know how much I care. So it'd be less of like, you should be paying me 10 times this, fuck you, and more like, how about a 200? How about 300? I mean, and if we got a deal. It would also probably somewhat depend on how mean I was allowed to be. It's like it's locked from the other side. There's nothing in there. Oh, there is. Okay. From this angle, it looked like the wall was like max 10 feet thick, but when you do this, you can actually see the whole wall. I was like, there's no way there's anything in that room. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like if someone's paying you, you're kind of like gonna inherently be nicer. Like, I think you're going to view them and the game a little nicer because you're getting paid. Even if you're not somebody to like be easily bribed, I think it's gonna affect your opinion at least a little bit. Also, I definitely would be like excited to do a, like, I think there would be a certain excitement to a sponsored stream. You're like, hey, this is a thing we don't really do. You know. Speaking of bribes, go on. $300 gym pack in the Q shop today. Oh, I saw that, yeah. Apparently the game went down or something, but I didn't even notice. In fact, I feel like anytime I'm playing a game and it goes down and they like do that, I'm like, oh, I wasn't even playing the game when that happened. Cool. I was inconvenienced and I get free things. Or I wasn't inconvenienced and I get free things. I mean, eyeball. I wish this game had a map. You know what? I was watching Germa highlights, or was it some highlight or clip or something in some Germa comp, and he was like, I refuse to play a game that doesn't have a map. I was convenienced, right? I was like, you know what, Germa? That's a good point. And that's honestly something that when the games don't have that, that's honestly my biggest pet peeve. Because I know there's a lot of people that complain about modern games. I've heard so many people complain about modern games and how they put like a mini map that like tells you exactly where to go on screen. But like, that's like the biggest thing that retro games don't have, and I wish they did. Because, you know, how I play the game is that I want to go in a straight line, and I might stop for things if they look interesting. Like, if I'm navigating a dungeon and I can see a room and I can tell that room is just a tiny little room that probably has a treasure chest in it, I'll probably go in there. But if it's a full ass side quest, just get out of my way. But he said that, and I was like, you know what, Jeremy, I think you have a point. That might be something worth looking into when I pick games to play. Where the fucking frick? I also am just like not good at directions to begin with, so maps, but I like the sense of exploration. Like, maybe some areas don't have maps. I think if an area is specifically built around the idea of not having a map, then I could see that. Like, I'm trying to think of areas. Alright, so let's say that FF7... I don't even remember if FF7 Remake had a mini-map. I think it did, right? Anyway, let's say FF7. I'm talking original, because even though I played that one longer ago, I liked it more and I remember it better. Okay. Well, either way, it doesn't matter. When you Don Corneo drops you in the sewers, blah blah blah. That would be a cool area to not have a map if it was like purposely built around the idea of not having a map, because it would kind of be like, oh, like no one has mapped this out. You know what I mean? Like thematically, it would fit. Also, side note, one of the reasons that the lack of a map bothers me as much as it does in this game is because you can't like look around. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the camera is like just a little too close, and so sometimes it's hard to really even tell like what's around me. Anyway, but yeah, I think like labyrinthine areas, like so Zelda fucked up in my opinion by making Gerudo Desert spoilers, sort of gameplay spoilers, I guess. When you go to Gerudo Desert in certain parts, you can't use your map. Like, it just doesn't work. And I was like, Gerudo Desert is not... I get it. I do. I know it's like a callback to the fucking desert from OOT. And it's supposed to be like, oh, it's a desert. Like, there's no landmarks. It's hard to navigate. But it was annoying because you basically just had to run straight, and there were multiple times where I ran past the thing I wanted to go to and I hit the invisible wall that told me I couldn't keep going further, and I was just like, cool, okay, well, I'm just standing in like nothingness now at an invisible wall. Cool. And it like running around an empty area with no map is boring after a while. But if you dropped me into a labyrinth in Tears of the Kingdom filled with enemies, that makes sense. That were like constantly running around and chasing after me, and it was like tight. There were a lot of dead ends, and I was having to like fight my way through, and I didn't have a map. I think that'd be a lot cooler. Honestly, I think the older Zelda games, not the older Zelda games, the 3D Zelda games pre VOD, I don't know, Breath of the Wild, where if you did it, you could technically, every time you went into a room in a dungeon, it would fill that room in, and then you could also find the treasure map, or not a treasure map, but the dungeon map. My favorite way of doing maps in games is like you have an overworld map, and then when you go to dungeon, it fills in as you walk around. Is what I think is like my favorite. I'm mixed on Majora's Mask's system of it, honestly, where, oh, I did jump over it. Of like, you have to buy them. It's like out of everything in that game that is like not required, it's kind of like when I went and ran off in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom to get the towers, to get the map in, because there's a certain point where it's like, granted, Majora's Mask, it's like, it's more of a, when you're doing your first playthrough, it feels like it would be really helpful to have. For me, I don't need it, but that's because I've played the game a million times. But it kind of feels, it definitely, there are specific areas that you can kind of get lost in Majora's Mask, even though it's like pretty good. Even now, I still have to like stop and double check that I'm going the right way in the mountain village when it's snowy, because there's certain areas where the snow just makes everything look the same. And I'm like, wait, am I going back down the mountain, or am I going towards Goron Village? And then I stop for a second. I'm like, okay, I'm going to Goron Village. Right, good. But at the same time, I will say there's a lot of areas that like are literally, you go in a straight line. So It's really not that bad. It's just like, and Tingle's like right in the way. You run into him, and I guess to be fair, one of my biggest complaints about 3D Zelda games prior to Breath of the Wild is once you're like 4 or 5 hours into the game, you're like, why are you giving me more rupees? I already just don't. Well, you're doing the bank heart piece specifically in Majora's Mask, you do need rupees, but I feel like if you're doing a first playthrough, you probably don't even know that that's a thing. So you're probably not doing that. So it probably just feels like a waste to have money. And even if you are doing that, money's super easy to come by in Majora's Mask once you know where to find the silver rupees around Cocktown. You can get 600 rupees on day one, easy peasy. Anyway, but so I'm guessing kind of mixed on it. I don't know. It's easy to get because Tingle's right in the way of the story progression, and you have tons of money. But also, I kind of would rather just get it when I go to an area. It's just like a little extra step that doesn't really take much time from you. And Tingle's like a funny dude, so at least there's that. But well, in Majora's Mask he's fucking criminal in Wind Waker. Actually, you know what? Wind Waker's a good thing to segue into because there's the whole Triforce quest where you have to find the map and then you have to take the map to Tingle. And they made it better in the HD version where you only have to take some of the maps to Tingle. But it's still, that whole Triforce hunt, in my opinion, is the worst part by far in Wind Waker. At least Unhinged Tingle is the Minish Cap one. That's true. He's chill on that one. Like, people complain about the bug hunts for the Twilight bugs to get the tears in Twilight Princess, but honestly, even in the original where there were more of them, it's really not that bad compared to the fucking Triforce hunt. The original Twilight Princess hunt for the tears is less annoying than the easier HD version of the Triforce hunt in Wind Waker. In my opinion, it's just such like it's such filler content, so very, very blatantly so. Which I know why they did it. The game's already short as hell. It's only got 4 dungeons. They tried to pad out Ganon's place with a boss rush, but I don't like boss rushes. Wind Waker is one of those games where, like, you know, because of cut content and stuff, there's a huge chunk of that game that so many areas that are like pointless or like kind of technically required because Triforce hunt stuff, but the Triforce hunt is so tedious and fillery that they still feel pointless even though they're technically tied to the main quest. And I kind of feel like Majora's Mask, or no, sorry, Wind Waker is a good example of you should have just let your game be like super fucking short. It would have been a more enjoyable experience. Like, instead of picking a bunch of these useless islands and putting stuff on them and making the Triforce hunt, just let them be useless islands with like heart pieces and stuff, and people who want to do them can go do them. And blah blah blah. What original non-rushed Wind Waker would have been like? Who knows? Probably would have been really fucking good. I feel like I used to consider Wind Waker to be like a very close second to Ocarina, but I feel like the older I get, the more its issues kind of show. I feel like people in general have been coming around more and more on Twilight Princess, which is nice, because after I played it on stream, I was very, you're a piece of shit, surprised by how much I liked it. I've definitely come to a point where I would say it's considerably better than Wind Waker, in my personal opinion. Also, a lot of people I feel like talk about Twilight Princess and how the graphics didn't age well, but honestly, I played it on stream during the Zeldathon, and I was like, man, this looks good. And I was playing the original GameCube one too, and it was fine. So honestly, I feel like that's overblown by a considerable amount. Ow. If anything, when I played Breath of the Wild, I was like, oh, this is what... I remembered Breath of the Wild looking better than this. But I don't know, maybe I'll look back on it in a few years and be like, you know what? No, I like Breath of the Wild's stuff. We'll have to see. I also feel that way about Skyward Sword. Originally, when Skyward Sword came out, I felt like the art style was going to do really well for it to hold up, but I actually don't think it's held up amazingly well. I think Wind Waker and Twilight Princess have held up better than Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild. Yeah, that's fair. I will admit, like, I don't like the faces in Skyward Sword, and I never have. But that might be part of it for me. Yeah. I think pretty much every character in Skyward Sword, I would say, looks really good in the art, like the official art, and then they look okay in the game. The environments in Skyward Sword have held up really well, I would say, but the characters I don't think have. But I think that environments tend to age better than character models anyway. Am I just not even... I feel like I've done everything down here. I don't know. I guess I'm just not supposed to be down here right now. But I also don't remember how to get out. So, just kind of wandering in circles. Can't open that door. That leads to nothing. I think Minish Cap and the Oracle games have aged super well, in my personal opinion. Honestly, for how old it is, I actually think Zelda 1 has aged really well. All things considered. Not so much Zelda 2. I don't think Zelda 2 looks very good. Link to the Past, I would say, also has aged pretty well. But I think Pixel games also I feel like they've aged better than a lot of 3D games. Can you hear me? Oops. Bam. Nice. You motherfucker. Nice. Took damage twice from it because the battle stopped me. Oh shit, didn't even see that one. How the fuck do I get out of here? Nice. Oops. Icky. Fuck, I keep doing that. Ow, 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 ow. I think the most interesting thing about this game so far, coming in, knowing the rest of the series, hello, names are all gone. Welcome, welcome. Is that it is notably the most, like, at least in this earlier bit of the game, is like by far the least like wacky technology going on. Which I'm sure that whenever we get to the city up in the sky, I'm sure that'll be wacky, crazy Xeno. Yeah, I'm having fun with it. Xeno stuff. No problem. Damn. I wonder if part of it was maybe they were worried about an RPG starting off too sci-fi. I've never played the like old whatchamacallit, Fantasy Star games, so for all I know those might start super sci-fi. Oh, there we go. But I definitely would say most, up until FF7, most RPGs wanted to like ease you into that sort of thing. And then FF7 said, fuck it, we're gonna start you in a steampunk rundown hellhole. Though it does make sense considering the story. I had a PlayStation, but I only had a couple games. The only one I remember for sure having was Spyro 3. I also wasn't really old enough when the PlayStation came out to really care that much. Yeah. Oh, show. The GameCube was the first console that I actively was like, I want to give it to me. Can I take a nappy? Yeah, I've had an N64 and then PS1, but then I had to get rid of them because I wanted the GameCube and I had to trade them in for the GameCube. And then I mostly played GameCube and Game Boy Advance games when I was a kid. What is this? Oh, it's a shower. It's out of order permanently. Damn. My biggest disappointment looking back on the GameCube is it didn't have enough RPGs. N64 didn't either, to be fair. A lot of the RPG developers jumped ship for the PS1. And there were a fair few working on the Saturn. What if I just stab you right now? What are you gonna do about it? There's no one around. Maybe I need to go look for Rico. What's back here? Oh. More interested in his gear than me. Arg. Gears need parts, fuel, and are harder to handle than women. Can't tune up my gear even if I wanted to without G. I just have to stay wimpy for now. Guess I'll go work in the sewers. Damn. Working hard. Fix up his... I don't know. I was gonna make a joke about him fixing up a car, but I don't know anything about cars. I thought that sign was like a 2D sprite of a character that just didn't flip and was like standing on the roof for a sec. Not here either. Must have left already. Huh? Hello. I finally get to meet you. You're Faye, right? And, out of the way. Forgive us, Miss Cohen. You men are hopeless. This is why I didn't want to come with you two. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Rue Cohen from the Imperial Battling Committee in B Block of this, the Imperial Capital. Imperial Battling Committee? What do you want with me? I'll cut to the point. We want you to participate in the battling tournament. Battling? It's a recreational sport where gear fights against gear, or even gear fights against monster depending on the program. Currently there are no regulations for eligibility, and we, the committee, rarely interact with the participants directly. You should be honored. You're in luck that your little incident with the champ caught our attention so soon. So, how about it? Better a battler than a prisoner. It's not a bad deal at all. I'm sorry, but I don't like gears. I have no interest in such recreational tournaments. And above all, I don't even have a gear, so even if I wanted to participate, I can't. You ask too much. Indeed, we ask too much. Oh, shush. You two keep quiet. Sorry, Miss Cohen. Forgive me. Do not worry about the latter problem. The gear you require for the battling will be provided by the committee. So, will you participate then? Let me repeat myself. I hate gears and I'm not interested in that kind of stuff. You won't change your mind, then you'll... Well, you're still new here. I'll give you more time. Perhaps we may have been too pushy, but please, think about this offer seriously. I'll be looking forward to a favorable reply. Well then, hope to talk... Oh, well then, hope to talk to you again. I don't know why I thought that was her dudes. Years, huh? Whoa. The hammer? Why'd you do that, bro? Wait, Hammer, what are you talking about? Overheard it all with my own ears. Why'd you reject their invitation? It's truly a rare occasion for the committee to personally make contact. It's still not too late. Do it, bro. We can still make it, right? You'll be a battler. A battler. Oh, that. If you overheard, you should already know. I don't like fighting, and Gears, well... Moreover, there's no reason for me to do it. Become a battler, you can leave the prison and live in luxury. Power is everything here. Powerless, the weak are just oppressed. Come on, give it a try. Is that all? Huh? What do you mean? Are you done? Done? You said enough. Now could you move out of the way? Hammer, sorry, but I doubt my feelings will change. Fighting and Gears, I hate them both. So too bad. Oh, bro. I will just live here in this prison forever, I guess. Alright, now where do I go? I thought that was a hand, not a dog. That was like Master Hand. I keep running this way, forgetting that this is getting the gear Shinji. Yeah, this really is like that again and again. Going the Eva route with our Rotag. Not as much of a baby as Shinji, but you know. Bro, I have news. The new doctor who was appointed today has just arrived. Hammer, you're supposed to be have been in the bar. Oh, bro, you shouldn't worry about such little details. Just rely on me, the forefront of information, then you'll know it all. So about this doctor. What doctor? What, you don't know, bro? Previous lady doctor got transferred to look after the civilian sector of town. Makes you envious, huh? So as we get a new doctor to look after D-Block, they say he just got here. New doctor, eh? So what on earth has this new doctor got to do with you, the great supplier? What are you talking about, bro? Of course I have everything to do with him. If I become chums with him, I can expand my connections to establishing black market medical treatment routes. So that's it, huh? Oh, Hammer. Oh, Hammer. What will we ever do with you? Whatever, bro, whatever. Anyway, let's say hello to him, shall we? Yeah, I suppose we should at least say hello. I wonder if it... You know, we know a doctor. Mayhaps. Oh, there's no doctor here. Are they invisible? Say new doctors come, but there's nobody here. Huh? That's strange. According to my sources, he should be here. Too bad he's not here, huh, Hammer? Looks like you have to forget about those black market medical treatment routes you were... Sound of an opening door. Seems that the new doc is in the next room. Doc Saitan? What are you doing here? I monitored Kislev's radio communications. I heard them talking about a gear they recovered in Kislev that fit the description of Veltal. They said they transported it to their capital, so I came here on the off chance it might also find you here. You wouldn't by any chance know this doctor, would you, bro? So anyway, Faye, have you taken any action yet? Taken any action? What do you mean by that, Doc? You can't stay in here forever, can you? Are you not going to escape? Escape? It's a good way to bring Saitan in. And also, good use of his PhD. That Saitan is like a lot like nobody. Yeah. He's given me some like... If he really wanted to, he could get in pretty much anywhere kind of vibes. Which, to be fair, we saw him talking to some BBG looking ass motherfucker way back when, so I don't think that would be a stretch. Hey, you're not intending to spend the rest of your life here, are you? You do not mind breaking your promise, then? What promise? Oh my, how could you forget such an important thing as that? You promised Bart that you would protect Margie and the people of Nissan if anything happened to him. Oh, that? I did promise that, didn't I? But has something happened to Bart? I'm afraid to say so. He fought bravely against the enemy's new forces, but it was in vain. The Yggdrasil was badly damaged and sank to the bottom of the sea of sand. Just before the ship sank, I jumped in an escape pod and jettisoned out of there so that I was not engulfed. Since then, I regret to say I could find out nothing of the others' whereabouts or fates. Who would have thought? What was I doing? What in the heavens happened, Faye? Once again, I lost all memory and all sense of time while I was fighting that Vandercom guy. Roth appeared. Then I realized Bart and the crew's plight. The other guys with me were defeated by Vandercom and his giant-sized gear. After that, it was like Lahan Village over again. When I woke up, I was in Nortun's prison block. How do you do it, Doc? Trade secret. Flashback to Sight's hand, putting on a fake mustache, one of those orange high-visibility vests, while holding a clipboard. You know, they say that if you look like you know what you're doing, nobody will stop you. And honestly, it's true. What happened to the squadron at the Borderlands? What's the meaning of my being here and Veltal having been recovered in Kislev? The squadron was annihilated. There was also wreckage of a giant-sized gear, the likes of which I have never seen before. Come on now, Faye. Nobody's pointing their finger at you. It might have been caused by something else. It's alright, Doc. Little by little, I've been coming to understand it. Just maybe, no, most surely, I've done it again. Oh, Faye. I'll keep my promise. Otherwise, I'd never be able to look Bart in the face again. As Bart and them are alive somewhere. I just know that they are. So that means... I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get out of here. Will you help me out, Doc? Of course. It'll be my pleasure. No, bro, I doubt it. Any thought of leaving here is just a dream. Why do you say that? Because of these things. They're explosive collars. As long as we're wearing these, we'll never be able to set foot out of here. Explosive collars? That is dangerous of them, is it not? Allow me to have a little look at it, please. Alright, cool. I took it off. Let me see. Well. Aha. We might just possibly be able to do something about these. Really? Even mechanical engineers gave up on these in despair. Doc here is like some fucking magic wizard with technology. Doc was always good at tinkering with machines, so I guess there's hope. I don't know, bro. Let's leave him alone. No matter how good he is, one tiny mistake and it's boom, bang, game over, man. Get Hammer's drift, bro. It's alright, I believe in Doc. Well then, shall we give it a try? Are you absolutely sure you want to go through with this, Faye? He's a doctor first, engineer second. Do you want to think it through first? Just to be sure, I mean. But you can trust me, I hope. So let's... do it now. Yeah, I'm ready to do it now. We may as well get it over with then, huh? Well then, are you sure you want to go... You are sure you want to go through with it, so... Oh, bro. Well then, let us give it a go.
Rattle, rattle. Rada, rada.
Rada, rada. This is harder than I thought.
Clatter, clatter. Clang. Clank.
Oh dear. That part is...
And then suddenly Faye got, for a moment, gained the ability to move so fast that he vibrated through the collar. It was totally fine.
Hey, what's wrong? Doc, what just happened? What was that? Scared the heck out of me suddenly shouting like that. Is everything okay? Anyway, are you absolutely sure now? I'll start removing the explosive collar then. Did we just have a fucking... What the fuck? Did we just do... We either saw the future or we went back in time. I mean, I guess it's possible that was like a bit and he just got freaked out. But if it was, I'll be kind of disappointed. Let's not do this. I have a bad feeling about it. Sorry, Doc. I can understand that. There's no reason to try something so dangerous yet. We haven't explored all the other possibilities. There may be another way. I forgot to tell you. There's a way of having these collars removed. It requires you winning a special pardon in the Imperial Games, though. The games! A special pardon? Yeah. Every year they hold the Imperial Games at the... Blah, 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 blah. Kaiser himself watches over the battling matches and cancels any sentence the winner is serving. Also, the winner is given a position as a military officer as an added bonus. Well then, all we have to do is win at the games then. Do we not, Faye? I'm telling you, it's hopeless. Do that, you have to defeat the current champion, Master Rico. But our bro here is totally beaten by that very person just days ago. This time, we're talking about battling with Gears, bro. Gears! There's no assurance of your safety. He could very well kill you by pretending to cause an accident. Really? Yeah, but last time I didn't have the desire to fight them. Yet, if I were to come up against them seriously, I'm not sure whether I could win or not. Is he really that much stronger than the other 4 battlers, this champ chap? Put it this way, he's the undefeated king, reigning at the summit of the Imperial Capital's battling tournaments. With a history of 40 bouts ending in 40 KOs, most of which occurred within 30 seconds from start time. He wins this year's Imperial Games and he'll be the reigning champion for 3 years running. Just 1 second, is this person a prisoner? Yes, he is. That's strange. The winner's supposed to receive a pardon, right? Why is he still a prisoner now then? That's the thing. I kind of figured this was the case when we first met him. That he could leave if he wanted to, but he's not going to because he wants to fight. Master Rico could have said goodbye to prison life by now. They say he turned down his pardon. I guess he must like his fighting a great deal. Well, we can't just stand around here talking about it. I don't care whether it is battling or whatever. There's a chance that I'm going to take it, or I'm going to try and take it. You serious? Yeah, I am. You think you can win? No, I don't. But for now, I can only give it a try. Well, if that's how it is, then I'll just go off and register you now. That hammer, he looked very pleased all of a sudden. But are you alright about this? As we spoke about before, whether you were forced to or not, you did not want to do this, right? Fight with Gears, I mean. There are most probably other ways to get out of here. Faye, I do not want to push you into anything you do not want to do. I know, Doc. I still don't like Gears. That much hasn't changed. When I pilot them, I become aware of how stable my very being is, even if I don't want to think of it. But at the same time, it's also a connection with some lost part of me. If that's the case, then, recently, I decided I would stick with it to the end. Ellie also had been troubled by the same thing. If I just stayed depressed about it, nothing will improve. Is that how you feel? I think I understand you better now, Faye. Anyway, let's get some rest today. We're gonna become busy.
Faster than we expected. The awakening of the Untouchable One. It has been 3 years since we heard any news. According to the Memory Cube, he is currently in Norchun, the imperial capital of Kislev. Detestable, vexing, cursed. If only he did not exist, the lambs would not have been turned into the Animus. It has been 500 years since our fall in the days of destruction that he caused. we would not have had to do this in such a troublesome manner as we do now. The excavation of the anima relics in each area is proceeding as planned. It's too late to change things now, but in the future, we'll shape what will be. Fade, vanish, disappear. Although we do not know which route it flowed from, we're fortunate the gatekeeper was activated. From the ethos, or... it doesn't matter, although... So are you saying that we mustn't break Ignis's equilibrium? Well, it is the surface, and the land is unclean. That is merely an excuse. It's a justifiable reason, even Cain would not object. We can't use the Gatia key. Not until the proper time comes. There's a third fleet in Bledavik. Their reserve units will do. Oh, his fleet. Your orders? To purge. Give no motives. If he knew our motives, it's obvious he'd do something unpredictable. But wouldn't we need more men to raise the entire area of Nortune? There's an ancient reactor in Nortune, believes that. The half-life fallout will be 1,000 years. Nothing will be able to live within 300 Celts of the explosion. However, they've lived through that before. They won't perish that easily. But we must at least eliminate him. Yes, there's nothing we need from there. So be it. Take care of it. If it is a direct hit, well then. Your orders are given.
They're gonna fucking nuke us. Only if that wacky. They're gonna blow up the Mako reactor. Bam, bam, bam.
I just finished signing you up. Gee, that was quick. Is it really that easy? Normally it isn't so easy. But a woman called Rue from the battling committee seems to have done some pushing and pulling on your behalf. The battling committee? Oh, you mean those three? But anyway, thanks to them, the enrolling process went like a breeze. Hey, this means you can start battling whenever you want, bro. But besides that, Hammer, since yesterday, you've seemed a little too happy. There's something strange going on behind the scenes that I don't know about. No, nothing at all. The Mechanic of Champions, me, has had his sins wiped clean, so there's nothing to be suspect of. Really? What do you mean? I told you there's nothing at all. Oh, I've got a lot to do, so I'll go on ahead of you. Hey, wait. What are you up to? I'd say where you're going to. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Battling arena's on the outskirts of D Block. Talk to the guard and he should let you pass. Bye. Outskirts of D Block.
Wait, hold on a second.
What is it, Doc? Last night you said we should act separately.
Yes, I know I did, but there's something that I'm curious about. I shall join you in going to the battling arena. It's not too late to split up after that.
Well, whatever. Anyway, let's get going.
Doc smells something fishy. This way? Hey, you. Oh, it's you. I heard from the Imperial Battling Committee. I can let you through, but as long as you have that bomb collar on, it's no use trying to escape. You don't want to die. Stay away from the off-limit areas, such as the civilian section, okay? I'm just gonna run straight to the civilian section. Prisoner. Oh, that's where we came from. Recreation and battling arena.
So, this is the battling arena.
Or the reception area, to be exact. Hey, it's that lady. Having something like that in close proximity to a section filled with civilians is a major design flaw, ain't it? It's almost like in real life we put prisons and stuff right next to people, to residential areas. And the coliseums and stuff were definitely just kind of put in the middle of town. I feel like this isn't particularly strange or unrealistic, but I do agree it's not the best thing. That's true. I guess the question is, how far into the civilian section do you have to get before the bomb collar goes off? Because if they have like a whole dead section that's like a half-mile long, which they probably don't, in between, then it's like there's no way. But if it just goes from like, if it goes right from prison area to a sunny park where people play with their families, that's a whole other story. Also, they're in Gears, right? True. It really feels like one of those things where it's like nobody escaped because that would be too convenient, I guess. I don't know. I feel like it really depends on like how far you have to go to get out of the area that would cause your bomb collar to explode. Because yeah. But I don't think they're going to give that much detail. Welcome to the battling arena, Faye, sir. Several days ago, you were adamant about not piloting Gears. Like, yeah, there was an issue before, so we didn't think anything would happen. It does kind of feel like one of those things where, like, there's not a proper rule in place for it because it's never happened, and then as soon as it happens, it's like, oh, I guess we should have thought of that. Something happened in the last few days to make you change your mind in such a large way.
Living the rest of my life with sewer monsters is not that bad. It's just, well, there are many factors. Then there's this collar. It gets in the way so much.
Your collar? You're amusing. Are you intending to aim for victory despite it being your first try battling?
Is that strange?
No, not the least. Please excuse me. You seem to have quite some confidence in fighting with Gears. I'm looking forward to... Oops, excuse me. Well, I guess I'll show you the way to the paddocks. We don't have much time. They call it the paddocks?
The paddocks?
What, you're thinking that you're going to fight with flesh and blood? Not that I wouldn't mind seeing it, but... I told you before that the committee would prepare a machine for you. What, did you forget?
Oh, the gear I'm gonna pilot will be your...
Oh, come on now. Walk this way.
Hold on. We're not ready yet. Can you spare us a little time?
Understood, but we don't have much time to spare, so please hurry up now. Okay. What does Saitan want me to do? Nothing learned, nothing gained. Ask and you shall receive. Perhaps. I think I can handle it myself. Weird. Oh, he's letting me say. I didn't think I could come in this room without starting it. That's why he did that. That makes sense. I thought if I came in the room, it would activate a cutscene. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take my pee break. I'll be back in a minute. BRB. We're back. Let's get going, I guess. Are you ready? You bet. Thank you. Very well then. Over there, please.
Yeah, bro. You got your mechanic. Wait up a little.
It's that way. And there's the gear paddock. How much time to the first bout? You'd better hurry.
Crew man, what should we do?
Report to the officials. Pilot confirmation complete. Just first bout opponent to be the black gear.
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me.
Hey, is this... Must be the gear that was furnished by the committee.
Well, well. My, this is a surprise.
Doc?
I do not think this is coincidental. I am simply assuming, but they probably intentionally furnished you with Veltal to collect some data.
Intentionally?
Battling itself serves as one of Kisla's plans. From battling, they can obtain the various combat data and talented battlers which can be used for the military.
Exactly what kind of data could they get out of him and I?
I would not know. But I can assure you that this has something to do with that incident with Arbe.
Well, regardless of what the Empire is up to, this is good for us. You are able to get the gear you are most used to. If you think about it, this just enhanced our probability of escaping.
Is it different from normal? Learn controls. And each button functions accordingly. Directional button. Assuming that your opponent is on your right, then up moves your gear back away from the screen. That moves your gear in towards the screen. Okay. Is this like a Tekken minigame? Lastly, when you're close to your opponent, pressing left invokes a special move, momentary back acceleration. Oh, I see. They worded that weird. You move back faster if you're close to your opponent, basically. Temporarily distance you from your opponent or allows you to run away. Just remember the opposite direction to your opponent. In a nutshell, it's probably easier to get the idea by actually trying your hand at the controls. Any explanation. Gears been entered. What do you wish to do? Let me do practice mode. I feel like I could, if it's just a fighting game, I can get the hang of it, but also I suck at fighting games. Oh boy. What the fuck? Okay, we jump, I guess. What the fuck? This is like way too fast paced for me. What the fuck? I feel like I'm fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. Exit practice mode. Oh wait, I already knew. I didn't mean to click that. Begin battle. Oops. Keep clicking the wrong thing. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna do my best. Valtal versus Ganondorf. I wish this was the name of fucking Rico's thing. We were making jokes about him being Ganon last time. My god, stand still. You fucker. Music stopped.
Not bad.
Oh wait, didn't we fight this guy before?
Have it your way then. Playtime's now over. Let's get serious. What's going on? What the? My gear.
Fuck. You cheating bastard. Well, that went about as well as most things ever do for us.
Jerk, he's probably in bed somewhere now.
Wasn't that a bit too much? Champ finds out we're done for.
I don't get it. Let's just get this over with. Tonight's creepy. The rats are restless.
What? This isn't like you. Alright then, you take that one.
Oh man, this is so bad. Hairs in the back of my neck are all standing up. Something's weird out there.
Huh? Must just be my imagination.
Boogity boogity. Rats. Rats. We are the rats. Stu came out. Pray at night, we stalk at night. We are the rats. I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. Crap. This monster's... Ah! Stay away. Where am I? Oh, the infirmary? Well, hello, Faye. You wide awake yet? Doc, what happened to me? How did I get here? During the battling match, there was a sudden explosion, remember? That's right. An explosion. I lost consciousness. It was a large explosion, but you were fortunate the gear was Veltal. Any other gear, and I would hate to think. Anyway, you're safe. That's what matters. Thanks to Veltal, huh? Maybe that guy's not so bad. Doc, how many days have passed since then? Only a day has elapsed since the incident. Your injuries were relatively minor, so... Only one day. What's the matter, Faye? I had an awful dream. I can't remember it, but I just know it was awful. Dream? It was nothing, I guess. Don't worry about it, Doc. Doc, I've got to get back to the battling. I want to get this explosive collar off of me as soon as I can. Faye, how's your health holding up? I do not want you to push yourself. There's no use saying that. Time is not going to wait. I can't just do nothing. I suppose you're right. I understand what you mean, Faye. We have to try to get out of here as soon as we possibly can, but that does not mean you have to overexert yourself again straight away. Take time to rest up a little more. You're the doc. Doc, I'll try and get a little more rest. Guess we'll save again.
I wonder if we had the dream about those guys getting killed because Faye did it, or if he just has like weird prophetic type visions, like when we saw the collar explode, but then we were not dead. I honestly could see either one happening, so considering the story thus far. I do like the idea of Faye like running around in the sewers, picking them off one by one, like some kind of like slasher movie monster. Can I just go straight back to the battle? I guess I should try. Oop. Yes. Can I just go through? Competitors' gear storage paddock. Prevent pilots from cheating. Unauthorized entry is not permitted. Break. You, let me in. Oh, it's Hammer.
I'm a mechanic, so I took the liberty to set up shop here for a while. Let's not waste time, bro. Care to make a purchase?
You have anything good on you? Oh, it's just the same stuff as before. Sign me up. Make trouble. Your competitor for yesterday, Leonardo Sniper, has had to drop out. Heinrich 5 has also had mechanical problems and has pulled out. This means you, Faye, win by default and can compete in Day 2's bouts. Win 2 matches today, the second day of the games. You can progress to the third set of bouts. Do you want to enter the bouts for Day 2? Yes. Confirm the entry of Pilot Faye. One moment, please. Alright. Here we go again, except this time we presumably won't get blown up. 10 Robo. Take that and that and some of that and some of this and some of that. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh shit. He just did a super move. Oh god, how'd you do that? Oh, I want to do that. Knockout. Yeah, round 2. Stupid idiot. Ha 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 ha. Oh shit. Oh, that's how I do it. Oh, come on. Ow. Knockout. Yay! Not a bad battle. Keep up the good work. Here's the prize money paid to winners of a battling bout. It's well earned. And Supervisor B will pay you a special bonus. Keep up the good work. You got 400 G out of that. Nice. Let's save. I don't know how many of you have watched Konosuba, but I started watching the prequel spin-off thingy they did for Meganew. Not as good as Konosuba, but it's interesting. I'm enjoying it well enough. Last bout for the day. Yes. Definitely takes itself more seriously than Konosuba did. Feels kind of weird, a little bit, just because like having a character go through a more serious character arc in a prequel, only for them to be much goofier and have no character progression in the original, makes it kind of whoa. Hit that. Feel kind of weird, but there's not much you can do about that, I guess. This guy feels like a guy that the Power Rangers would have fought. That was easy. All right, round 2. You fucked. Ow, stop, you can't hit me back. It's cheating. Ah. Yeah. Nice. Cool. Do I get 400 more G? 500 G for prize money and special bonus 200 G. Ooh, even better. Today's battling matches have all finished. Please come again. Alright. Neat. Guess I'll go back to town. Or quote-unquote town. Forgot which side of town we were on. Doing well, hey, now go to bed and rest. Okay. Guess I can rest here. I don't know why I came in here. Oh, I don't know if I ever talked. Speaking of anime and manga, I don't know if I ever talked about this on stream, but people that made the Food Wars manga have a new manga going on called was it Tenmaku Cinema, I think. Let me double check that. I'm sure it'll get an anime in a year or two. Yeah, Tenmaku Cinema. Instead of being about food, this one's about ghost haunting a kid, and that ghost is like a writer, and he's like, hey kid, you're gonna make my movie or I'll kill you. Pretty wacky stuff. Not as wacky and over the top as Food Wars was, but so far it's been pretty good. So we'll see how it goes. It also hopefully won't have the same issue that the end of Food Wars had, where it just like completely fell off at the end. Oops, I hit donator. We'll see. What? I keep mashing through and hitting donator. Alright, let's go. Alright. Let's go. Who am I fighting? W Shaver? Gotcha. Ha. Whoa, watch it, watch it. Oh, fuck. Nice. Wow. 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 Actually, also a new. Stop blocking, you cheater. Yeah, this is weird. I was not expecting this. Also, it's kind of weird how it's kind of weird how fast they move. That's kind of throwing me off too. Feels like I'm playing like this. Feels like it would be like a Sonic the Hedgehog fighting game. Anyway, but there's a new manga also that started called Do Retry, I think. That is made by a person who was writing a manga that I was following before that got canceled. Called Bone something. I don't actually remember the title. But I was a little sad when that other manga got canceled. So it's interesting to see them come back. And it seems like it'll be good. It's a boxing manga. Which is very different from Bone Collection. I think that was the original name. The other one was a rom-com. With like a heavy yokai monster themes going on. As in, they were constantly fighting yokai, and also the love interest girl was a yokai. But anyway, the new one's just no supernatural stuff. It's a boxing manga. Only 2 chapters, so I can't say for sure. Seems good so far. I hope this one does better than the last one. As I thought Bone Collection was starting to get pretty interesting when it got canceled. So I'm rooting for him. Musha. Like Onimusha? Is that what the reference is supposed to be? Oh god. Back up, samurai boy. Whoa! Oh god, oh god. Stop that, stop that. Haha. Ha hee hee ho. Get in the water, bitch. Nice. Whoa. Whoa. Oh yeah. Ora.
Yeah.
Nice. Prize money paid to the winners. I received 1,000 G. I'm gonna be so rich after this. I think it was just 2 fights again today. Today's battling matches are all finished. Please come again. Yep. Time to go home. Tomorrow's the semifinals. And then we can take on Rico in the finals. It's probably not gonna happen. It'd be kind of cool if we fought him in the mechs and then we beat him and then he was like, we like jumped out of our mechs and had a fist fight like on the ground. That'd be pretty neat. Bedtime. On top of a mech. Oh yeah, just like the end of MGS4. Wait, or MGS1, I guess. I always forget that they did that in 1 because I played 4 first. But it's a reference to 1.
Sun's coming downstairs. I guess it'll be Hammer.
Nope.
Long time no see, huh, kid? Hey, you're Rico. What are you doing here? Calm down, kid. I didn't come here to fight with you. Then, what purpose do you have here? What other reason could you have? What's going on out there? This is a place for rest. Can you be a bit quieter? Why, it's only you, Faye, and the battling champion. What would the likes of you have to do coming to a prison barracks? There must be some special reason for you to grace us with your presence. Yes, there is. I came in regards to the incident of the explosion during the first rounds of the battling contest. Explosion incident? Oh, you mean what happened the other day? The explosion incident that Faye was enveloped in during that bout? What has that got to do with you? I'm sorry, that accident was set up by my subordinates. After the results of your baptismal ceremony, it seems my men didn't come to like you very much. So, they made it look like an accident, but it really was meant to kill Faye. But why tell us now? Did they come clean and confess the crimes they committed? They're no longer with us. You're the doctor. Don't you know what's been happening? What's going on here in Imperial Capital's D Block? You mean the series of mysterious murders that happened in the sewers? Yes. A line of skilled battlers have been murdered one after the other. All of the victims that have been killed were my subordinates.
I kind of wonder if with Faye having his wacky I'm going sicko mode moments, I could almost kind of see this having a Fire Emblem Awakening thing. Or like, spoilers, Fire Emblem Awakening. The main character is actually like super powerful evil guy who like goes back to being evil at the end of the game. I feel like there's other games I've played on a channel that did that, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. Wait, no, Rosalind and Disgaea 2 did that. I mean, it's not the most unheard of thing, you know. But that's the kind of, I could see that happening. If he is in fact the one going around doing the mysterious murders, which I'm leaning more and more towards, but I could be wrong. It could be a red herring.
Kid, I mean Faye. They were the very people who had set that trap to kill you. So what are you trying to say? That their deaths are connected to me somehow?
Let us see. The murdered battlers had set a trap to try and kill Faye. When Faye comes to know of this, he has good reason to kill them. Out of hatred of his would-be killers, he plots revenge on the battlers and turns to murder.
People think I'm a killer? Exactly. This morning there was yet another victim, the fifth. It's not unusual for people to die in the sewers. If you become weak, you die. It's Providence. But 5 battlers were killed in a row. That this is unprecedented alone casts doubt on you. To say that I don't doubt you would be lying, but I don't think you're guilty either. The only thing that can prove your innocence is if there is any truth in the story going around. The story of a monster in the sewers that is strong enough to kill 5 battlers.
Okay, I guess we're gonna find out now. Although, to be fair, there could be a monster down there, and then it's like, phew, we killed the monster. But actually, it was actually Faye the whole time.
For the sake of my men too, I'm about to check out the sewers.
The monster could be the red herring.
I've said what I wanted to say. Wait, let me go with you. I want to prove to you that I'm innocent myself. You want to tag along, huh? I don't care. You've got to look after your own neck.
It's up to Faye himself to prove that he has been falsely suspected. There is no alternative then. Please allow me to accompany you in solving this sewer murder case.
Doctor 2, I don't take any responsibility if anything happens to you.
Alright. Is he actually going to be in the party, or is he going to leave as soon as we get there? Alright, where was the sewers? It was up on the roof. I forget how to get to the roof. Do. Yeah. You know, one thing that this game has that carried on into Xenoblade is a jump button. I just thought about that. This game was built on jumping. It's a core mechanic. Hey, what the? You're the champ.
Thanks for watching my sewers. I'm going down there now. Don't let anyone besides these guys in.
I accidentally unplugged my controller for a sec.
Yes, sir, champ.
Oh, there's something crawling around, but it's got green vision. Before it had red vision. Suspicious. Jerema's crawling around in the sewers again.
Where is this place? Let's look for it. We'll talk more if we really find it. You really doubt me? Quiet. What's wrong?
Well, let us look around. Titan's got some wicked high perception, I gotta say. Oh boy, we do get to fight with him. He's surprisingly weak. I guess to be fair, Faye was like, if I'd gone all out, I might have been able to beat him. And also, it would be unfair if they gave us a character that was like OP as shit. But we won't get to see him fight this time. To give us an OP character for like 20 minutes, I'm not against that personally. I mean, what the fuck? Oh, that's where that guy died. They did that with Sephiroth. And I think it did a really good job at setting him up. But to be fair, we already have had a whole thing about how strong this guy is. Sephiroth, that whole bit was to show us that Sephiroth was like this super fucking insane soldier dude. doing like 10 times the damage that your characters are doing at that point.
Here? This is the murder spot. What's this slimy stuff? No way it's human. Look here.
Now it's starting to feel like a Martin Mystery episode.
We're the same. Something the monster left? Still, we cannot be sure, but it is very likely.
Wee. Oh, now I can get that stuff. I received a Kislev map. Oh my god, what the fuck? A map. They heard my prayers. They've been answered. Too bad that I already memorized the sewers. Well, I guess I haven't memorized this. Hopefully the map works down here. Kind of like a bell.
What's wrong, Saitan? Is there something here? Tinkle sound. I heard some kind of a tinkle sound. A bell? A bell. A bell. Tinkerbell? You know something? I love Tinkerbell. Now that you mention it, there's a rumor of a strange ringing sound down here.
Rats, rats. We are the rats. We tinkle at night, we bell at night. We are the rats. Alright. Boo, boo, boo. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, well, that might still kill it. Kaboom, kabam, kablamo. Get fucked. Nice. Really not anything down here aside from maybe the boss that's going to be a threat to us, especially with this dude. I was already kicking everything's ass as Faye. So with these two here... Ow, I thought I made it. Ow, okay, I didn't even see that before it was too late. I received a poison guard. Teehee. Things down here do cause poison, so that's fair. Ow, I didn't make the jump. Oh, there's a bunch of enemies. We're actually going to get to see our dude fight. Mullet. Acid frog. I like how the it jumped at me. The acid frog jumped at me and did a fucking sweeping kick instead of doing the acid thing. Like, imagine if you were like fighting a coughing and it was like coughing used high jump kick. Death drive. Some frogs, do they? Is that like a thing? They go for the legs? Hey, quit that. Oh my god, that actually did a lot of damage. Most frog combat between frogs is kick-based. Okay, I guess that's fair, actually. I never really thought about how frogs would fight each other before. Bam! Gotcha, bitch. I'm gonna waste a bunch of hop jerky on you. Thank you. More like knob jerky, am I right, fellas? Heyo. Made it. Hey, the save point, nice. Fuck! Right on the save point, you motherfuckers. I know this is a wacky concept, but I feel like the area around the save point would be like a not fight spot. I feel like we had that same thing in Tales of Fantasia. Every time we walked up onto the save spots, like every like third or fourth time, we'd get into a fight. Either right before or right after we saved. Ability. No. Wait. Oh, it is. Okay. Counter when enemy attacks. Oh, interesting. Ah, fuck. What the fuck is this?
What's this? This is a rat sweeper machine. Call them the Catalyst Rat Removers. What is this? No. It's not broken. Why isn't it moving? Let me see it. There's something inside. What's this?
Received keys.
These are Vargas's passkeys to the sewer. They must have gotten caught up in this thing. That's why I wasn't moving. I wonder what these keys are for. These are the keys to the sewage treatment plant.
Sewage treatment plant?
That's where all the sewage ends up.
That is strange. Where is it?
From here, it's northeast of the door and near the furthest waterfall. Let's go and see.
That looks like a rat hole. Rats. Rats. We're the rats. We pray at night. We stalk at night. We're the rats. Rats, rats. We are the rats. Celebrating another birthday bash. Michael, it's your birthday today. Cake and ice cream is on its way. Michael, you've been a good boy this year. Supply the candles. Bring some cheer. Man got them after images. Oh, he fucking like body slammed me. Force. Didn't work. Moo-hoo. Out of 1 in 3 chance. I feel like counters really aren't that good in this game unless you're doing one on, unless you're just fighting with Faye. Kind of just wasting a turn that you could be using to hit the guy. For a 1 in 3 chance of them not even attacking the character who's countering. Alright. Heal him up again. No, actually. There we go. Ow. Don't worry, I framed the second one. Yeah. Oh, I thought I jumped. What the fuck is this thing? That's a face only a mother can love. Counterattack on death blow. Oh no. There we go. That wasn't a death blow. Rotten sod. Ow. Ow. Interesting. All right. What? Healing time. Healing time. Open up inventory and select your healing items. Oh, that's where that door leads.
What are you doing? Shoot, the key's not here. We can't open the door. Out of the way, let me try. What? Huh? What?
How did it go? Huh?
It pulls open. Jeez. What are you pushing it for?
Nice. Shortcut. You take a shortcut. Oh, should pan the camera. I didn't even see that there. What the fuck are you guys? Little cat demon thingies. A lot of weird new enemies down here. Bat rat. Oh. Bat rats. We are the bat rats. What the fuck was that? Oh, confusion. Nice. We love to see it. I love Zubats so much. Zubat Tatas. Supersonic followed up by Hyperfang. Level up. Grab this treasure chest. Receive Galleon Belt. Is that good? Apparently not. Wait, I think it's percentage based. Max HP 10% up slash restore. Oh, so it restores HP? Ew, then it is good. Whoa. What is that? Hello?
Who are you? Hey, Gramps, what are you doing here? I thought the entrance was blocked off. I've lived here for a long time. Yourself in a spooky place like this? As you can see, I'm a mutant. Monster never bothers me. Grandpa mutant and...
Wait.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Grandpa, Teenage Mutant Ninja Grandpa. Lately, my new neighbor's been going around busting things up. Really? We're looking for him. Oh, would you get rid of him for me? If you need to know anything, ask me. I'll help you.
I'll find him myself. Thank you, Gramps. Ow. More of you motherfuckers. Alright. Oh fuck. I can make it rain. I can use rain dance. They're just like Ludicolo. Die, you weird land shark.
And Rico comes in with that people's elbow. There's always slime near the murder scene. Looks like it only happened once. What are you talking about? You say it will not return to the same place. I wonder.
What does that mean, Saitan? Received a gold nugget. Yeehaw! What is this, Nugget Bridge? Oh, you. Ow. I want to Did You Know Gaming, but they only say really obvious stuff. Did you know it's called Nugget Bridge because you get a gold nugget for winning? Ow, ow. There's probably an April Fool's Did You Know Gaming like that that I just haven't seen before. Midsole. Yep. Alright. It seems like too obvious of a thing, and they've been going for a while. No way they haven't thought of it. If they didn't do it, it's solely because they were worried that, like, that's all it would take for a bunch of fake info to start spreading. Not that people don't already go online and spread fake info about game trivia. Can't remember what it was, but I feel like there was something that I saw that was like an April Fool's joke or something, and people got really upset about it. Can't remember what it was. If it comes to me, I'll bring it up later. On a similar note, I did flip through my like news thingy that like I have, which gives me a lot of like articles from game review websites and stuff. And I was genuinely surprised because I was reading a thing about Tears of the Kingdom, and I was like, I didn't think I would ever read one of these and be like, you're so right, King, go off. But they were talking about how they don't like exploring like the land, like Hyrule itself in Tears of the Kingdom. They like the sky and the depths, but they feel like Hyrule itself is kind of, it just feels like we're just kind of retreading old ground, which I agree with. And they were like, you know what would have been cool was if it had been like the floor is lava when it comes to like Hyrule and you had to like fly around all over the place. I didn't realize his health was that low. Holy shit. I will heal him after this fight, I guess. And I was like, that's actually a great idea. If like 2/3 of Hyrule was just covered in like, oops, I didn't mean to do death blow. Oh, I think it killed it. No, I didn't. Why are you counterattacking me? I didn't death blow. Counterattack him. But I was just like, when I finished it, I was like, that's the first time I've ever read one of these and just been like, you are so correct. That is a great idea. Because that is my least favorite part of the game, is when I'm just like running around regular Hyrule. It just feels like a less interesting version of Breath of the Wild's Hyrule. But I like the sky bits, and the sky bits have been my favorite bits. And I haven't done the depths, but I feel like I'd probably rather be in the depths than be running around Hyrule. Although I have been slightly spoiled, I know that the Fire Temple is in the depths, so I will have to go there eventually, so I will eventually form an opinion. I have no idea. I assume the Zoro thing is in the sky. I don't know, actually. I'm like halfway through doing the Zoro area. So, I guess I'll find out. Why are there so many keys? So true. Key rings seem like a terrible idea. Like at a certain point, you just have so many keys that unless you have every key memorized perfectly, it's just annoying.
Ooh, open. You ready? Oh, let's go. 1, 2. What? It's not here. Look up.
Oh, it climbed up.
It moved. It's not here.
It appears it can move outside through these sewage drains.
Damn. I found it here.
Bell amulet.
Wait, we can lure with this thing.
It doesn't look like it will show up now.
Where can we use it?
Let us think what we know so far. Oh, sorry. I forgot that I should tag Tears of the Kingdom spoilers. Do I need to equip the bell amulet? Or do I just have it? Everyone's playing it so heavily that I kind of forget that, like, not everyone has just, like, been blasting through the game. I've seen so many people being like, alright, let's go, 12-hour Tears of the Kingdom speedrun, or not speedrun, 12-hour Tears of the Kingdom stream today, let's go! To be fair, it is an open world game, so I'm sure you can do 12-hour stream and not do any story stuff without any issue, but... To be fair, though, in hindsight, it would be kind of dumb if there wasn't at least one of the, if at least one of the dungeons wasn't in the depths, because then it would be like, okay, this is an entirely optional part of the game. I feel like they should force you to go down there at least once. I actually was convinced that it was totally optional for a minute. Okay, I guess that's that. Well, to be fair, I didn't actually know the depths existed until I heard that, I heard about that, and then I looked into it, and I was like, oh shit, that's like a whole area underneath. Because I thought the caves was like the only new thing aside from the sky.
I'm in the drain. There should be several places like this.
Yes. This must be the one drain it comes and goes from.
That's it. We'll use the bell there to lure it out.
Can I, like, use it, or do I have to, like... Is it gonna be like an automatic thing?
No, there's a murder scene near, but this is not it.
Okay. Specific one I gotta go to, I guess. Arcane. I guess I've never bothered with this stuff. Why is this called Arcane? That feels like important, actually. Alright, I never noticed that. Wait, what? What can't... what? Oh, because it's not... I see. It's down there, so I can't attack it. I did not realize that fucking... This man's was our healer. Can they not jump up here? I'm just gonna run if it'll let me. Nope. Alright. He has a doctor. You fair? Okay. They do some magical shit. Well, Rico's dead. We'll just heal him after this fight, I guess. He's surprisingly super fucking weak compared to my other characters for a guy who kicked my ass at the start of this area. Like he's easily the most useless character on the team right now in terms of damage and HP. Like Faye could kill him in 2 hits with his current HP. 1 if he got a crit. Oops. There we go. Aqua Soul. Maybe the idea is like that it's purposeful, like it's supposed to be like actually he wasn't even that crazy strong. It just seemed like it in the fight because Faye was holding back, and then the only reason that he's going to pose a challenge later is because he's a good Gears pilot. The bits with the slime are not marked or anything, which is a little annoying. But I guess we'll go keep running around till we find the right spot. I'm just gonna try to run when it's 2 of those because I don't really feel like I'm waiting for them to get on my end. Whoop. Oh, I guess I never got this. Zeta Soul DX. That sounds like something out of fucking Mega Man Battle Network. Shit. That's definitely what it says. Stop using confusion. Okay, well, nothing bad happened. Like, confusion is easily the most frustrating status in any game. Oh, right. It won't come back to the same place twice. So, it can't be here, which means we gotta go upstairs again. Excuse me, old man. Or maybe this one. Nope. Right as I tried, it put me into a fight with these fuckers. Although it will, I feel like sometimes it'll like, you can get into a fight during an animation to start another thing, so we might just immediately go into the fight with the boss. Potentially, which would be annoying. because Rico's got like a 1 in 3 chance of getting fucking murdered. And also, our doctor friend is not doing well. I think he's the only one with any good HP right now. And he's dead. Alright. Try to take this guy out real fast. Oh yeah, I mentioned the Sadako actor, the person who played the girl, the ghost girl in The Ring, the original Japanese. I also looked into the person who played the Grudge woman in, you know, the original Japanese version of the Grudge, and I was surprised that somewhat similarly. I'm sure this is the only drain with slime and no murder site nearby. Alright, got it! Uh-oh. We're going right into the fight. Here we go. One of our guys is dead. Well, he's at 1 HP, but this is going to be annoying. Anyway, I was surprised that similarly she also hasn't been in much, and some of the things she has been in were anime, and she played a couple side characters in a few anime, including Naruto, and some new Ghost in the Shell thing called Ghost in the Shell Arise. I don't know if it's a remake or what. I haven't watched it, but I just thought it was interesting that neither of them have really done a whole lot, and oh my god, you are not what I was expecting. And you cast Confusion, because of course you did. Well, this is fun. Not annoying at all. I should have healed them. I don't know why I even attacked on that turn. Don't hit me, you fucker. I'm gonna do my best. Is Confusion a mental effect? I guess I should heal him first before I do that. Bloody rain, fire on all. And he healed. Alright. Because I forgot to save like at all during this phase. Oh no. That sounds annoying. I'm decent at saving. Actually, speaking of saving, I get to cheat a little bit. I'm just gonna make a save state right there. Oh, that's what that does. I'm gonna just go ahead and waste it. Sewer tower. Whoever runs the sewer does a great job and should never be questioned. Absolutely. I agree. And you would know as the sewer tyrant. That would be off. Honestly, if I had forgot to save this entire section and I died, I would just end stream, even if we were like only an hour in. Well, I mean, obviously we're not. That's the problem, is we'd be 3 hours into a stream and I hadn't saved a single time. But you know what I mean. I guess a better example was if I was planning on going for a super long time tonight and then I died here, I just would end stream anyway if I died and hadn't saved. Alright, heal yourself, sir. You were kind of the weakest link. boop, boop, boop. Come at me, Red Rum.
That spells murder backwards.
He's not really doing anything except healing himself. I hope he just keeps doing that. I don't know, maybe we got him in a loop. He occasionally hits Rico here. If we can get him stuck in a loop, that would be great. Ow! Stop! Let me use healing on our boy, Faye. Because Faye is the highest level in the group, so if anyone needs to stay alive, it's Faye. Oh my god, he just went, and he went again. What kind of speed you rocking there, Saitan? Man's just naturally hasted. Oh, you're still alive, so props. I feel like the ideal way to use the combo system, from what I've seen at least, is that you use the strongest death blow you have that leaves you at least one extra AP, and then if you just so happen to be in a fight long enough to build up to do multiple combos in one turn, then you combo. But I don't feel like it's worth saving up for combos otherwise, because they're just your regular death blows. So it doesn't, I feel like it's an easy trap to fall into. That you would think that you should save it for combos as often as possible. But that ain't so. Just kind of nice, because it would be kind of annoying if the combos were like OP as shit, and it was like just objectively better to like, oh my god. Okay, I don't like that attack. That's some bullshit. Anyway, it'd be kind of boring, because then that would mean that the objectively best thing to do would be to like just do like nothing for like 2 turns and then combo, and then do basically nothing for 2 turns and combo. And that wouldn't be very fun. I kind of like it better this way, honestly, because it's more of a thing where it's like you don't worry about it, but also if you're in a really long fight and you just happen to build up a ton of AP, then you're like, you know what, fuck you, double combo. Or double death blow, I guess I should say. Performs 2 Mufus, leaves, doesn't elaborate. Oh, his is called Spirit. Is everyone's called something different? Have I just not noticed that? Maybe. Yeah. I love that Rico's only got 3 AP because he keeps getting his ass beat. I keep having to have him heal himself. You dead yet? Nope. Just gonna do that every once in a while, I guess. I'm gonna assume he won't just spam it. Maybe I'm being too nice in assuming that, but... Ooh, that hurty. We're almost close to 2 Mufus. And 2, Senretsus. Senretsu. Heal yourself. Oh wait, it's not your turn. I'll heal you with my guy then, I guess. Basically a full heal, as far as Reef is concerned.
Ow. That fucking hurt.
This guy's got a lot of HP. It doesn't help that he fucking steals my HP every once in a while. Ow. Yeah. The Grand Slam. Alright, we got enough for a double death blow on his next turn, and we also got enough for a... Oh, never mind. Didn't get to do it. Ripperoni, I guess. Level up, level up. Yeah! First try! Thank God I had a ton of fucking items on me. What
the hell was that? Why did it have a bell? Had a normal human-like intellect. No. It's better to say had left remaining. What do you mean? It is really rather sad. Was that an experiment, perhaps? Or something of the sort? See you later. I'll wait at your dorm. Hey, your left arm! In that fight you got... It's nothing. I wonder if you would forfeit the battling because of that injury. This guy again. We haven't seen him in a minute. Has he awoken? Yes, twice. No, 3 times to be exact. May I ask you this? Why would he be moved to a place like this? Was it the elders? Nay, they're hoping for a more immediate disposal. I don't blame them. They have a deeply etched fear of him. Then, yes, probably. It would be hasty to dispose of him now. I do not think it is too late to wait until we find out his purpose. That is your judgment, then so be it. The will is my will, your majesty. Well then, allow me to... Wait a moment. I see. Yes? Their judgment has been handed down. What is it then? A purge.
The Purge? Just like the movie.
The #1 gate generator is 200 Kelt southwest of Nortune and 4,000 Charles underground. Its interference waves make guided weapon and use impossible in this area, so up to the last minute, the Hecht must be piloted manually. After canceling stealth mode, you will provide direct escort of the Hecht inside the enemy defense zone. Any questions? Well, yes, Lieutenant. I understand our escort orders, but what is our main objective? That's classified. But without knowing our objective, our response to any orders will be slow. Even if we're just ordered to provide cover, we need to at least know the attack objective. The objective will be issued during the mission. It will be relayed directly to the Hex pilots. But your only concern is to protect the Hex from the enemy's anti-aircraft weapons. Any problems with that? No, if that's the case. Anything else? This ends the main briefing. Confirm terrain, weather, and enemy defense details with the information in hand. The mission starts at 1700. Until then, wait in your assigned units. Thank you for the gold piece. I don't think I have any water. Oh, I do. Okay. Me. I shouldn't have to remind you that this mission is the Purge. Remember, we have complete authority over the lambs. Dismissed.
This sucks, Lieutenant. How can we go along with this? What's he mean the objective has nothing to do with us?
Be quiet, I'm thinking.
Don't snap at me.
I hate hysterical women. Are you ready to take the consequences for that remark? That's right, little bitch boy. You ain't shit.
What's wrong? Something bugging you?
Sorry, I'm so edgy. The self-detonating bombs are just air units with Keith-class bombs on board. I don't see why they need to use them all of a sudden. There's just too many. One of those alone would have been enough firepower, but 8 of them is overkill. They haven't told us our target yet, but we're not just gonna drop them for fun. I bet I'm worried. Maybe to purge the lambs. They're human, the same as us, right? They have to give us a reason. I can't go along with this just because it's an order. What?
Nothing. Even though we're called Solarians, we're third-class citizens or worker bees. Us third-class citizens have our origins in the lambs. I can understand us having doubts in such orders, but you're different. You're a pure first-class citizen and come from a good family. I'd heard your father has a lot of pull in the military.
My family and father have nothing to do with it.
Well, if you ask me, first-class citizen thinking like this is a little unusual.
Not really, it's quite natural. So how about it? Are you gonna do it?
The army will detonate us all.
Will demote us all back to third-class citizens. Don't worry, I'll just do my duty, but I'm only escorting the Hecht. I won't help with anything else.
But what if something happens? You're just backing yourself into a corner.
Can't be helped, I guess.
Well, either's fine for us. Just do what you're told. Nothing else matters.
Alright, let's go find that save. And we will wrap up here. That seems like a good spot. Before the fucking bombs drop, I guess. Bow, bow. What the fuck? Oh, I could have gone in the door over there. Oh, this door. Here we go. Boop, boop, boop.
Wait, you made me wait for ages. Oh, sorry. Later, the doc said he wanted to pay the courtesy of burying the monster, so I waited outside. Says so. Oh well. At least the murders have been brought to an end. Yes, that is right, and Faye is proved innocent as well. Yes, the out-of-bounds order and the sewers was lifted straight after that too. Anyway, my allying with you ends here. The next time we meet, Faye, we will be opponents. Come on, try and beat me. I'd enjoy seeing you try to settle your score with me. Hey, what about that wound on your arm? You can't try to battle in that state. Can you really afford to worry about your opponent? But Rico, put yourself before others. Don't hold back now. Give me your best fight. If you don't do your best, you could be the one who dies. Understood. Right. It's good. Right. Now that that matter is resolved, I've done all I can do to help. What's left is up to you, Faye. You must settle this other problem with your own hands. I guess so. Does our moon bother you that much? Faye, you realize you don't have... I know, Doc. We don't have much time to spare. What's more, what he says is right. You shouldn't hold back in a battle. And again, dictates a true fight. Seems I was overly concerned. Anyway, let us rest up now. Remember, you must win up to the finals league first, and the champ is not the only one you have to beat.
All right.
Bam!
Well, we beat a boss today, so I really can't complain about progress. We're about to go into another boss fight not too long after, so. Alright. Let's go see who's streaming tonight. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, a few people. Who did we raid last time? We raid Etchy, and before that we raid Pahi, and then Nuff. Okay. Let's... When did we last raid? About a week ago? Okay. Debating between two people. Great stream. We stinky now. We so stinky. Let me see if this person's wrapping up actually. No, we'll go raid Mural tonight. Even though technically we saw them on Pahi stream recently. We haven't rated Mural specifically in a minute, so. Alright. I'm gonna be doing, what are we doing? Music tomorrow. I'm going to be making the Mumbo's Mountain theme in the Ocarina of Time sound font, or at least trying my best, because I think that'll be fun. More Xenogears Sunday, and I'm probably gonna do balloons on Monday. I'm definitely doing balloons next week. Probably gonna do it on Monday. I'll decide for sure. Anyway, that's it for tonight's stream. Thanks for coming out. Good day, good night, whatever is for you. I will see you next stream. Mwah.